Hello, magic casters of all shapes and sizes. My name is Chance. Welcome to my Spellbook, and thank you for tuning into the 12th episode of our first level spell series. Today we're actually redoing Cause Fear. I made a couple mistakes in the previous video, and I'd really like to correct them in this one. That being said, I'd also like to apologize for the delay in these videos that are coming out. I got pretty sick a while back. I'm feeling a lot better, primarily thanks to antibiotics right now. And I'm looking forward to doing some more videos for you guys. And I have a surprise for you too. I'll get into that more later in a new video perhaps. Alright, so Cause Fear is usable by the Warlock and the Wizard, and naturally, through extension, anyone else with access to their spell lists. Shout out to you magic initiates out there. And it is found in the Xanathar's Guide to Everything guide. Highly recommend getting it, tons of useful stuff in there. With that out of the way, let's take a look at its mechanics. The cast time is the standard one action. The range is a fairly average 60 feet as well. The duration is 1 minute, and it is a concentration spell, and the effect at a glance is as followed. The target one creature. On a failed wisdom save, they become frightened of you until the spell ends. The target repeats the saving throw at the end of their turn. At higher levels, you can target one additional creature for each spell slot above first. The creature must be within 30 feet of each other when you target them. So, pretty standard stuff. The components are just verbal, which is super handy, and the school is, unsurprisingly, Necromancy. I really like this spell, lots of potential use for it. Let's take a look at the full description here so that we're all on the same page. You awaken the sense of mortality in one creature you can see within range. A construct or an undead is immune to this effect. The target must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or be frightened of you until the spell ends. The frightened target can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns, ending the effect on itself on a success. Sorry about that. At higher levels, when you cast this spell using a spell slot of second level or higher, you can target one additional creature for each spell slot above first. The creatures must be within 30 feet of each other when you target them. Very cool stuff. I'm actually going to read out the description for the frightened condition as well. A frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls while the source of its fear is within line of sight. The creature can't willingly move closer to the source of its fear. Very interesting stuff. Now let's take a look at some alternative uses here. And you know what, I think this spell does have quite a good amount of use outside of its initial combat practices. One I really like being using it as a form of interrogation. If the target's frightened of you, they'd be more than likely to divulge information to you that they otherwise would not. Outside of that, you could also really use it to throw off people during competitions, or group events, or important saves. I think that would be pretty cool, especially since the components are just verbal. You could potentially cast Subtle Spell, or use Subtle Spell rather with it, and just make it essentially unknown. The target would just unknowingly fear you, and because of that would throw off its concentration. I really like this, I really do. It could also potentially serve as a great way to prevent your softer characters from being in immediate harm from the melee damage, just because the targeted creatures couldn't move closer. I really like it. In any case, if you have any alternative uses or any cool stories belonging to Cause Fear, I'd really like to hear it down beneath in the comments below. I'm terribly sorry for re-recording this video. I usually try not to, but I made a pretty glaring mistake in the last video, so I hope you do forgive me. With that out of the way, guys, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow.